106 KMEL.
We got August Alsina in the building with us today with the Sign of G Morning Show. What's going on, baby?
What's good? How you doing?
Man, over here just talking about what you got going on, but maybe you could tell us better, because the song Cry joint is what we were talking about, but you got more to it.
Yeah, well, that's probably the third song that I put out from the album. Initially, I was kind of slow motion with putting out music until I realized how selfish I was being with my music, because I had kind of took a break and been away for a while, so a lot of people was kind of left in limbo about what I actually had going on or what I was doing, because I put out records before. I put out hip hop and then why I do it, but I realized, for my fans and the people that really rock with me, the ones that come say, man, you saved my life or whatever, I needed to give them that music to stick with the ribs, because as artists, we always like, man, I at least me, I know that I want people to hear my music as a body of work instead of just a bunch of singles here and there. You know what I'm saying? So that was the hold up on that, but finally came to a place where I was like, man, I'm ready to give it to the people. And song Cry, I always knew I had the record, for a while. Actually, I had the album done for a while. Just was, like I said, waiting on the right time to feel it. And Song Cry is just one of those emotional records, just as a lot of my other music, just real in touch with me and who I am. And a lot of times we try to hide from the darker side of things.
Our truths.
Yeah, we hide from the actual reality. Like I always say, we get a car and we show the new car, we show the new whip, but we don't want to talk about what we had to do to get
there.
You know what I'm saying? And because that just ain't the fun part. But you can't hide it and throw it up under the rug as if that part don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Because that part is still a part of the journey. So that's what Song Cry is, man. It's me talking about after you cry all the time, then it's like, what else after that? So it's like, I'm gonna make this song cry for whatever reason. Me being emotionally everywhere, me dealing with my new life. I come from having absolutely nothing to now having a whole lot of everything, being able to do whatever I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, and just talking about everybody want to be a artist, or at least a lot of people. They
want to be rich and famous.
In the entertainment.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people don't really know the ins and out of of what actually that
the
life.
evils of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what Song Cry is, man. Just all of my emotions all over that record.
You mentioned slowing down and actually taking time to put the music together and doing all of that. Is that partly because you had to make sure that you were all the way together, so that when you got out on the road, when you really started giving the people the music, they will be able to see you and be able to get you at 100% rocking?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, cause I'm a sick guy, man. That's just I've accepted that that's my nature. I get sick all the time. I was sick, just last week. So I had to cancel some stuff, and that's the bummer, cause fans don't really understand that.
No,
they just want you.
Yeah, they just want you, and it's dope, and it's a blessing to be able to have that demand. But at the same time, they don't really get it, So,
that you got to keep yourself together at the same time.
Yeah, and my health has always been a pretty big issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Just because for some reason I just work and I just was saying yesterday how I don't like to eat. Like I just don't like to work. I don't like to have
it's
to
too much
chew.
work to eat.
Yeah, if I could be connected to
You
like,
better stop.
I'm telling you.
What are you saying right now?
If I could be connected to like how they give you fluids and everything you need, and if I could do that, I probably would, because it's just I like to just go and keep it moving, and I don't like to do the things that
you need to be able to sustain it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's my problem. I mean, I think that's where a woman come in, though. Like
have them feed you.
Yeah.
Make a lot of stuff you can eat on the go, boo. You need to eat.
Yeah.
And you need to take care of yourself, for real.
Now, you talked about your truths and showing your emotions because we all saw how your family came at you on social media.
Yeah.
And you really, you tackled it head on. Have you spoken to your family member that had came at you since then?
That's so dead.
Let it go?
That's so dead.
Is that a real blood family?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that whole situation just dead as hell. Like, I posted it not even for that person, because at this point it's so much. It's beyond me at this point. It's like once you have this platform, what you gonna do with it? Right. And I think when you really realize that, you learn how to tackle certain situations, and that was one of those situations being tackled. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. Well, I mean, no matter what you do, you working and you working to be better and come up and achieve more in whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that was me just saying, look, you can expect this from the closest people to you. I mean, that's how it always goes. Family, I mean, it's usually the ones. It's not a shock. You know what I'm saying? You could think of 3 people right now, and I'm sure all 3 people have family problems. But again, that's another part of, people living this facade and acting like it's all good and not really, you know what I'm saying, telling what's real. That was me telling what's real, and if I could save a life off of telling what's real, I'm going to do that. But it wasn't, to bash nobody or gain attention or whatever, shit like that to people say. Because at this point, man, a person who could think like that is a self-centered, ignorant person who would never walk a day in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, at this point, it's just about you utilizing the platform, and that's what that situation was.
That was really sad to me because we've talked to you twice, and I've never really known you to say anything but the truth. Yeah. As far as I know, I mean, I don't know you personally all the way, but I'm saying, like, you always keep it 100, and that person was really going in, talking about you ain't loving your family and taking care of Grams, and, like, a bunch of stuff. And I was like, wow, what kind of person is this? They were looking for a handout, or what?
Of course, I mean, everybody looking for a handout. That's what I'm saying. This is not a shocking situation. That is just what that's the society we live in today. Is people who are doing nothing are
always mad at somebody doing something.
Yeah, they're trying to minimize the accomplishments that somebody else is doing. So it's just like, which one are you? Are you doing something? Or are you doing nothing? And that's I mean, every person who's doing nothing is that person in that text message right there.
Right.
I mean, so it don't bother me because while you very busy watching me, I know why I keep you busy. I keep you busy because I'm busy all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I expect it. And that's just me telling people, listen, expect this. Because in today's world and in this society, man, we live off of other people's words and live and die by it. People beat themselves up, or because somebody else don't like them or whatever. So that's me saying, like, look, man, this type of shit happens. You can't let that shit control you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
And these new experiences, like, you got the new EP out. Like, are you reflecting more on that type of stuff on this joint too? Because you always kind of talk about how you feel specifically. Like, are you talking about that in these records, the things that have been different from the last time around?
Of course. I mean, that's all I know how to do, to be honest. That's why my album is called This Thing Called Life. Because like I said, life has taken me places, and it's still taking me places. You know what I'm saying? I've been all around the world, literally. Yeah, and within a matter of 3 years, I've been out for three years now, and I've experienced just about everything that you could experience as as a human being, as a new artist, and all that. So I really don't have a choice but to speak. I mean, that's my reality, and that's all I know how to speak on. So yeah, of course, that's why the album is called This Thing Called Life. It's a journey about the journey.
Last time you were here, we had to ask you about the hospitalized girl, and you were like, you know what? I don't know nothing about that, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Now you've got, which was a lightweight admission. So shout out to her. Hopefully she's healing well and back to normal now.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I hear a lot of stuff about me though every day. Every day, it's like I hear a lot of things about me. I'm somebody, baby daddy.
See, that's what I was about to say. Because I'm seeing that a girl on Instagram was claiming that she was carrying your baby.
But what's crazy to me is that how people are so naive. and just believe anything. You know?
They want to.
Yeah.
They want to know something about
Why are you so thirsty to talk about Og though? Like, damn. But my thing is, this is a random person on the street. You just gonna believe this random person on the street, and it's like, that's the news nowadays. That's people who just make up complete utter lies. That's the news, and then people just run with it because you have no life, that you caught up into that. Yeah.
So you're saying you didn't cry to her and beg her to have an abortion?
I actually don't even know anything about the story. That's what's crazy.
This is what this person is saying. That
Wow.
she's pregnant and that you cried to her on the phone,
Is that right?
begging her to not have this child.
I don't even talk on my phone like that.
Well,
If
you
it
know,
ain't about
You called in
business,
August, but it's not this one.
it's definitely not me. You
Well,
got
enough.
the wrong guy.
enough with the lying ass tramps.
Exactly.
On Instagram.
That's what that is.
Do you have any nice young ladies in your life right now? Or young lady? I can make it plural.
Maybe
I can make
ones
it
that'll
singular.
feed you.
Hey,
See?
some good vittles.
Bring that
Sustain your life.
I have,
I'm not going to name names, but now the kid got a little,
Little something,
stable.
something.
I mean, I'm a man.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's important to have that, part of that aspect of in your life,
He's like, how am I going to answer this? I don't really know.
I think a woman is important. I mean, I'm out here.
You out here.
I thought he
Correct
was about to
answer.
say I got a girl.
I know.
I was waiting for that word to come out.
No way.
Not gonna give us
No,
none of that.
not yet. Not ready.
No way. No way.
Your music's going to change all the way up when that happens.
Yeah, it would. And they, people would notice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a loving guy, so I wouldn't be able to hide that.
Speaking of that, I just want to say how adorable it was on Halloween, the picture that you took with your nieces when you guys did the whole little grease.
yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
like, that was adorable. Look at his old sensitive side with the family. You feel me?
Nah, my little nieces, they that deal. I rock with them. They had fun. We, my little bitty niece, she got sick. We went trick or treating. It was super cold out there, but it was a good time. And then that was actually a last minute kind of quote unquote outfit for me. They had their outfits already, and I went in my closet and was like, all right,
We gonna do this.
we gonna do it.
Well, you did that.
Thank you.
We've been talking, how can we not talk about what's happened in Paris, and now these cats from ISIS are threatening Washington, D.C. and whatnot. Like, it doesn't matter what status you are. If you're the biggest artist or actor or actress in the world or whatever, even Obama, he's got to be concerned about what's going on.
You should. That's that's for all humanity. It's not just French people.
Makes us all the same.
Yeah,
to worry about
literally. I mean, at the beginning of the morning and at the end of the day, we are all the same. We all have blood running through our body, and we all can get smashed out here at any time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel I don't have another word for it besides I'm actually ashamed that people, that a human being can actually possess those qualities, of a guy like, of the people who actually did something like that. Because it's just like, damn, man, God, do you actually make these kind of people? Like, you make these kind of fucked up people. I mean, but at the same time, your reality is what makes you, and no one knows what makes these people as sick as they are.
Right.
But I was just saying last night, like, there's nothing that we can do. It's clearly nothing we can do. All those people, they just dead now for a senseless act of violence, and I think the only thing that you could do is the only thing that can help you out here is prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all just need hope for, like, that's it. We need to find some sense of hope to keep going. And I just, I pray that Paris, they keep standing and keep fighting, because that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They want you to feel defeated and want you to feel like it's all over. But my prayer is that everybody just, keep going, man. That's it. But it's very hurtful, to see situations like that, and it's baffling to me that we actually still living in these times. It's like it's just getting worse,
Right,
every day, man. So Man, my love is with everybody out there.
All right. Well, tell everybody, because I know a lot of women follow you.
Some fellas too. Let's get it right.
Some fellas too. But your fans in general follow you. But for those of you who, because I had somebody call me earlier when we mentioned you were coming through, like, where August at? Tell him I need to see him. I was like, girl, hit him on the IG. He's always on there on Snap talking about something.
Yeah, I'm back out here and I'm in the mix. At August Alsina on the Twitter, AUGUSTALSINA, Instagram, all of that. Everything is the same. Keep up with the boy.